For today's cup of coffee, we're going to be discussing a parasite. Let's go start out talking about a parasite and the possibility that many of us are already possessed. And so I wanted to start out with our little gargoyle buddy. Yeah. Because then I'm going to have to go, you're going to have to deal with shaky cam because I do not have one of these elaborate, in case you've never noticed, I don't have one of these elaborate setups like a lot of people. And so this is going to be research laden, and rightfully so, because this is not me just making this up. And there is a protozoa parasite that is called Toxoplasma gondii, and that what this parasite does a lot of times, it will get into mice, and it attacks only the dopamine receptors in their brains. And what this does, it totally alters the behavior of the mice, and things that normally that they would be repulsed by or afraid of, such as the smell of cat urine or anything like that, it attracts them. So this parasite actually takes over the brain of the mouse, to where that the cat will eat the mouse, and then that the parasite is then replicated and reproduces through the cat's digestive system. Now, where this comes into humans is that if you have kitties that are indoor-outdoor kitties and stuff like that, and that do occasionally eat mice and stuff like that, Toxoplasma gondii can affect people. And it's interesting, one of the sources that I have for you, and I love this man, I truly do. His name is Robert Sapolsky, and he is, I think he's at Harvard. I'll have to look and see. But anyhow, all these, I'm going to provide you the links for. But he said that there was a doctor that had, there was a gentleman who had wrecked on a motorcycle, and he had had some really reckless behavior while he was, that's how he had the accident, and it had killed him. And the doctor had told them to check the corpse for Toxoplasma gondii. Absolutely, the man was infected. And apparently, Toxoplasma gondii in men causes very reckless behavior. In women, it causes extreme altruism. So that's where you get the crazy cat lady stories, as far as them, that they can't turn a stray cat away. So this is interesting stuff. So how many other parasites are possibly within our system that we don't know about, that are controlling our behavior? How much free will do we actually have? Now, there is a link also between Toxoplasma gondii and schizophrenia. So that could very much open up a treatment option for a lot of people. And what is also very interesting is, let's see if I can get the correct thing. Here we go. Dopamine receptors. This is talking about social media addiction. And it was interesting because a lot of the scholarly articles were not available to the random public, of which I am part. I resent the fact that they want me to pay $40 or more to read a research paper. And, you know, a lot of the things that I did read, they were a little bit older. But maybe there's a reason that they don't want people to see the new research. I'm glad that I have resources available to me that I have discussed this with previously. And they're like, oh yeah, that the studies have been done that does very much show that anytime with social media, whether it's the likes or the shares or whatever it is, that's a dopamine hit. And so that can very much become an addiction. And it's one of those to sit there and go, okay, can that also lead to a mental illness? Do we have zombie peoples that it's a different type, that it's a virus, it's a microbe, but it's not necessarily tangible? You know, computers get viruses all the time. Maybe it's just a new form of transmission that has come out of the quantum realm. I don't know about you, but that's some scary stuff to me. And I have joked for quite a while that the zombie apocalypse is upon us. What if I was right? Now, I know that when Senator Rand Paul was attacked several months back, one of the things, now this gentleman is, you know, he is a physician, and his observations were, you know, validated by other people that were there at the time of the event, and he said there was no reasoning with these people. You could not reason with them. Okay, if they don't have the ability, if they are totally not in control of themselves and their behaviors, if they are operating under delusion, now a lot of us have observed a lot of these things. And, you know, I don't think it's a matter of being hyperbolic. I think it is a matter of saying what exactly are we seeing and how do we fix it. One thing, you know, my kid, the youngest one is 22. For those who are out there and may have kids in their lives that are younger, I would get these things away from them. I truly would give them a, you know, baseball and a bat and send them out in the backyard and let them play, do whatever it is. But it is screwing up neural pathways. I've known that for a long time. So, yeah, maybe it's not just Toxoplasma gondii. Maybe we need to have a new word for it. I don't know, Google comes to mind. You all send me your supernatural, paranormal, UFOs, what have you, chupacabras, altered states of awareness with or without substances, anything that you would like to discuss, any of these videos that you have questions about, hey, email me and we'll have, you know, as much of a discussion as we can. If you want to send in questions other than just a comments, we can do that. If you just need someone to listen to you, can do that too. That email address is cupofcoffeewithscream@gmail.com, and you all have a beautiful, blessed day.